Alright, what I want to show you here is how a lot of article directories, in fact the top article directories, are actually basically stealing your hard work, stealing money you should be making from your articles, and ultimately they're preventing you from getting traffic to your website to make money. What I've done is I've taken some screenshots of the top two article directories. I'm not going to name them by name, but you probably recognize them. And what you'll see in this is how they are basically preventing people from even reading your article and preventing you from getting click-throughs to your own website. And of course, if you're putting an article out on the internet, the ultimate goal is that you want traffic coming from this directory coming to your website. When someone reads your article and sees that you're an expert in your topic, they're able to come visit you. Well, these kind of websites are preventing you from getting this kind of traffic, and I'm going to show you why. Now, what you'll notice is everything is color coded on here, and that's why I took these screen captures that I did. And everything that is in yellow, like this yellowish color you can see here, is basically a negative page leak. And what that means is that it contains links or like advertisements that can pull the visitor who's at the site away from your article, and ultimately you losing a click or losing that visitor coming to your website. So you can see on this page, this one article directory here has a ton of page leaks on it. I mean, look at all that. Okay, now the good ones are the ones that are in green here. These are things where people can either go on to read more of your articles, like this author box, this little article box right here, or where they could click a link and go to your website. So you got these. So out of this whole page, all this yellow, you only have these three little green areas where they can go visit your website. It's not very good, and you're ultimately probably not going to get a whole lot of traffic from your article, even though you're the one that helped drive that traffic to the article database's website. You're probably not going to get that traffic. Now let me show you what they're doing. Before someone can even read your article when they get here, the first thing they're going to run into are these ads right here, advertisements right on top. So before they can even get to your article, and the article is highlighted in pink here, before they can even get there, they have to see advertisements, which ultimately they're put in the best spot possible. Those take away from your article. Now over here you'll see there's categories. Right in here, not much you can do about those. All article directories are going to have those. But then look right below that, a big banner ad, okay, to pull away from your article again. Over here, more stuff that can take away from your article. This particular site has like an answer style site on there. And you can see right below your article, more ads. More ads right here. And then more links to take away at the bottom with pictures that can lead you to other articles and stuff away from yours. Now, what you can't see in this actual image is there are links inside this little body of the article as well that are actual advertisements. There's probably about 15 or 20. I couldn't get it to show up because it's a JavaScript, but basically there's little advertisements all in here, little link ads, and if you click them, it takes you away from this, and the article directory makes a lot of money, and you don't get anything from it. So that's one of the biggest article directories right there. Now let me show you another one. Okay, this is probably the biggest article directory out there, and they are the worst violator of all, and I want to show you what's going on here. When you first get to an article on this site, you can see your article has very limited space. Okay, they give you this little narrow column, so you number one, people probably won't even see your article. Number two, along with that, look how far down it is on the page. So your article is all the way down here. You've got all these ads right up here, all these advertisements right before. And to make it even more difficult for you to get the click through, to get people to your website, you've got ads right down the right hand side of the page as well. Okay, a big column of ads. Now, the two probably best spots on the page, and I'm sure they've done a lot of research on this, are this area right here, people see that and they click through a lot on that, in this area right here. So there's a lot of page leak going on there before people even really get into your article. Now, again, categories over here, they don't have any advertisements in the side column, but it's still, a distraction. But again, all article directories are going to have this. Can't do anything about that. But it's all this other stuff, all these advertisements. Now, up here too, I should mention, there's ads right at the top of the page too. So ads here, ads here, ads here. And then what I'm not showing you, there's actually more to this. There's about 5 or 6 more ads below the article. Okay, it was just too much to fit on the screen at once, but there's about 5 or 6 more advertisements. And this is, you've got your little author name that sits right here. Okay, most people aren't going to click that. That's one positive click through if someone were to click that, but again, most people won't. And then down at the end of the article, you're allowed to put a little resource area, and you can put in a couple links. So you get a couple links. So your positive page leak on here, so anything that leaks to your website from this site, you get these. You can put a couple links down here in your resource box, and that's it. Okay, and this is what the big article directories are doing to siphon a lot of your hard work. Okay, your hard work you're putting in. They're using your work to make themselves money, and you're getting very little coming through from that. In fact, in a recent case study I've done using one of these directories, actually I had a 12.9% click-through rate, which according to what other people have told me is actually pretty high. And a lot of people have told me they're under a 10% rate. So what that tells me is that, for me in an event, I've got over 80% of the clicks that are coming through aren't coming to me. They're going to the article database. So they're either, people are coming in and either clicking their advertisements or clicking on other places to go onto their site, but not coming to my website. So it's basically a waste of time for me, and a waste of money, and a waste of resources. So what I want to show you real quick is how with NBK articles we're changing that, and we're getting away from that kind of stuff and giving the person who submits the article the best possible scenario. And let me show you. I've got a couple examples here. This is one article that was submitted at our site, and you can see everything in pink is the article. Everything in green is a positive page leak going to your website, back to your website, and everything in yellow is a negative page leak, or a possible leak where someone can navigate away from the article. Again, the side column is something that everyone has. So you can see on here, we're an ad-free database. We have no ads. The only ads that are up are the ones that you get to control. So you can see over here, this whole column, this whole entire column right here is something you can control from your author area and put in advertisements of your own, either to your own websites or to affiliate programs. And you could also include inside your article, which is the pink area. Notice how large that area is too. You get the biggest resource on the page. You get all this. For every 150 words you use, you can also include a text link ad of your own in here. You can put it in, and that can be used to either drive people to your affiliate products or drive people to your website. So if you're a business owner, you want them to drive to your website. If you're an affiliate marketer, you can send them right to your affiliate sites from here too. So you can see there's very little page leak, and in fact, the only page leak is over here, which is a necessity. We have to have that there. Everything else, though, you can control to get the highest possible visitor rate out of your traffic that you're building here. So, really good ratio, really good game-changing thing here going on, so you don't have to deal with a lot of the negatives that come with an article directory. The other thing I'll point out is at our site, how high up your article sits, so and your advertisement. So your article sits way up, so when the visitor first comes from the search engines, comes to your article, they get to see your article. Your author name sits right here. I'll see if you can see up at the top. It's right in here. Okay, and then from here, people can read your entire page without getting hit with a bunch of advertisements. And again, the only advertisements that are on here are controlled by you. You can see in this, there's a couple text link ads up in here that this author used, and then they have their banner ad. So you can do any of that. Now let me give you one more example here. This is something else that's really cool, and you can see more of these in our tutorial videos that we have set up. But you can also do other really cool things here, and I just want to point out again, your article sits up really high. You can see me zoom in on this a little bit. And in your article, you can put links, okay? One for every 150 words you use. Real easy to put in. You just basically highlight a section of your wording and just insert a link with a couple clicks of the mouse. It's real easy to do. Again, you can send them to affiliate sites or to your own, and then you get this entire column over here. Okay, so all this. On this particular one, we've got an opt-in box demonstrating that you can put an opt-in box over here to capture email leads, or you could even, again, use banner ads, video ads, whatever you want to put over into this column. Okay, that is strictly for you. So very little page leak. In fact, the minimum amount of negative page leak you can get, and nothing but positives from our article directory. So that's what we're doing to make sure you're getting the highest amount of click-throughs with people coming to your website. So take a minute, go browse around the rest of our site, see what you think of everything we're doing, see how the articles are formed on here, see everything, look through our tutorial videos, and I really think you're going to enjoy this. So thanks for watching this, and I'll see you on the inside with us.